Playing sports here at American Heritage has really helped me when it comes to like winning and losing, because at first that was something that I really struggled with. I always wanted to win and it was really hard for me to lose. When I think about it now, it's really just like making memories. You enjoy every minute you get on the field because, or on the court or whatever you're playing, because you're not gonna have those forever.
Before I played basketball here, all the players on the team, they weren't really playing as a team. They were more just playing for themselves, and they weren't trying to really help the guy next to them. And it was just pretty cool when I came here and started playing basketball here, because all the players had the other players back, and it was just cool to see how much the whole team cared about each other.
For the past, I think I've played for 3 years at this school. It has been a journey, and every single year I've learned something new. The biggest thing I learned, I feel like, is being role models for people who are younger than you. As I looked up to the seniors, as a 9th grader, I looked at the senior soccer players. They were my role models, and I loved seeing them play. I learned so much from them, and from them I learned that as I grow up, I'm gonna be a role model to people around me every single day.
I feel like at AHS, the sports have really helped me like become a leader. They've given me the opportunities I need to really excel in leading, really be able to learn how to balance mercy and justice when it comes to leading a team and when it comes to helping my teammates out, and I think that's probably the biggest thing.
For me, playing soccer and having to be the captain of the defense, that's really been a big growing point for me, because I've really had to work on my interactions with others and my leadership skills and how I can best lead the team, and so that's really helped me in that way this year.
Remember faith, virtue, knowledge, temperance, patience, brotherly kindness, godliness, charity, humility, diligence. As we try to apply all those to our soccer game, it makes us just that much better as we play the game of soccer. And even if we don't win, we still lose with grace, and we still win with all those qualities still with us.
I can have the spirit with me while I'm playing sports, because at other schools that I've been at, it's been just super aggressive and you gotta get pumped up and you don't really have the spirit there.
The example that my coaches set for me is phenomenal. I love my coaches so much. They teach us the importance of not only being good athletes, but also being like good men and just striving to be better every day.
I think the main way that athletics has helped me develop my character is just to teach me to work hard and to apply myself fully when I'm doing anything. And it's just given me the confidence that I can do anything through hard work.
Working together as one unit, as a team, is more important than any skills one person may have.
Playing sports here at American Heritage has helped me develop my character by learning how to persevere and get out of my comfort zone and better myself through working harder and persevering through things that are uncomfortable.
It has shown me that if there's something that I want, as long as I'm willing to put in the work for it, I can achieve it.
I kind of expected to just come in and, start, but it didn't really happen that way. Like the first game, I kind of sat bench the whole game, didn't get a single minute. I just realized that I still had a lot of work to do, and I worked really hard, and I think I improved a lot.
Participating at the sports at American Heritage has been really helpful for me, because me personally, I've had a lot of fear when it comes to playing sports, and I've been able to overcome a lot of that, because this last basketball season, I got out there more, and I was able to create really awesome friendships, and I think that will live with me for forever, and it really changed my life.
So my favorite memory was when we were playing a soccer game and we were winning by 7 goals, so it wasn't really close at all. But we were trying to make sure everybody could score on our team. So my sister, Rachel, had never scored, and so we put her up so she could go score. But she's like, no, I can't score. There's no way I'm gonna score. And we're like, okay, whatever, just try. And she's like, okay. And she just bangs this one and it hits the crossbar and goes right in. And we're like, oh, you can't score. And she's like, well, I don't really like scoring. And we're like, well, someone's a defender.
This goes out to Sam. He, in our game against AISU in their freezing cold gym, his first attempt to dunk the ball, I'm pretty sure he took at least 5 steps and they didn't call it.
I think my favorite memory is when Josh Vanderbeek came in to the weight room before one of our basketball games, started doing some curls, staring at his bicep, oh yeah, gotta get those curls for the girls in. I know some girls that are like, oh, Josh Vanderbeek, ooh, It was just super funny.
One of my favorite memories is when I dunked it for the first time. That was pretty cool.
A game where we played against Da Vinci Academy. We had lost to them in volleyball in the state tournament the season before. So during basketball, it was we were all excited to try to get back at them, I guess. And I made 9 threes that game, and so yeah, it was pretty fun.
I think some of my favorite memories from participating in basketball this year was the times I made shots in games. It didn't happen a lot, but it was really fun. And my favorite part about that is just how supportive and awesome my team was.
I was struggling serving, and when there was a timeout, and our coach, Coach Lee, she pulled me aside and she said, "Hey, Becca, you gotta throw the ball higher and you just gotta look at it when you hit it." Just being able to say that to me helped turn around my season, and I was able to help my team with my serving. It became something I looked forward to instead of dreaded.
In basketball season, we were able to go and play for the halftime at BYU. These people escorted us down, and we were able to go and play on the basketball court. It was super cool.
Sam had a beautiful cross in, and Cheeks just heads the ball straight into the goal, and it was beautiful. It was like a MLS game just right there.
A player on the other team went up for a goal, and he went to volley it, but I went up to stop him, and he kicked me instead of the ball, and he totally flew over me and then landed on the ground, and then I kept going with the ball, and it was a pretty cool save.
This is our second time in our basketball season playing Mazer Preparatory Academy. We needed to win this game to go into the tournament second seed. We were down 20, came back, are moving it, and we needed 2 points to win. They got a charge called on them, and the guy just picks up the ball and throws it on the ground. And so we got a technical, and Carter put both the free throws in, so we went up by 1, ended up winning the game, and it was so sweet.
So one of the seniors that I got to work with this year is Vaughnie, and Vaughnie is super, super nice. She's one of the nicest people ever, and she's actually in my art class, and she's so good at art too, so that's really cool. She hadn't played basketball very much, so this year was I think this was her first year. It's just so cool to be able to learn from her how to endure. She got in the game, one of the games we were playing, and she made a shot, and I just remember being on the bench, and it was so fun. Our entire team was so excited that she made it, and we all just jumped up, and it was just the best moment ever.
Cheeks has been so awesome. He's another one of the captains for soccer this year, and he's just such a loving guy. Everyone he's with, he's so friendly and he's so awesome, and he really is just such a Christ-like person in that way.
I remember when he got hurt this soccer season that he still showed up to every practice. He would set up. He couldn't even really walk. His leg was hurt so bad, but I was just man, that's the kind of guy I want to be. I look up to him so much.
He's been injured, and one time he was playing goalie and just kept scoring on him and scoring on him. It's just super funny, and he's just an awesome kid.
One of my favorite memories of the Cheeks is, let's just say one time, a bunch of us bros were hanging out, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. We went to Rancheritos until 4, and oh man, it was so fun. They know when and where, and yeah, it was fun.
One of the seniors that I really look up to is Snow. She's one of my best friends, and we've just had so many fun memories together. This season, she has really taught me to work hard and how important it is to have fun in what you're doing.
She really has brought a light into my life that I don't have with a lot of other people, and just being such an amazing person, and just helping me out, being my friend and talking to me at school, not even on the court, just all the time. The last week of basketball, we had our state tournament, and she unfortunately was on probation, and she worked super hard. She pulled a couple all-nighters to be able to get off probation and play with us in our last game, showing so much courage and dedication and to get that stuff done so she could play with us. That meant a lot.
So the character trait that I noticed most in Spencer was probably his commitment to the team. He was always there on time at practice, and I really respected that.
The thing I think I like about him the most is his competitiveness. He's really competitive, and he hates to lose, and sometimes he chips at the rest, but it helps the rest of us come together as a team and be motivated to keep playing hard throughout the game.
It was our first game against Layton Christian. We were down 26 or something in the third quarter. We just never gave up, and we just came back and played defense. And then Spencer, we were down 3 with 5 seconds left probably, and we got a rebound and passed it to him, and he just dribbled it up the court hit like a fadeaway in someone's face for 3 to tie the game. I remember just running over and jumping and hugging him, and it was crazy.
I think Sam actually picked Spencer up and was like shaking him around. Everybody's yelling. The whole crowd, they couldn't believe it. I think the buzzer went off like right after the ball went in, so there's no time for them to do anything, and we went into overtime.
Bags are packed, are you ready to go? This time tomorrow we'll be on the road, riding with you in the sunnier days. I wouldn't want it any other way. whatever that may